Thank you. And we'll do a bit standing. So let's work through the 26 postures of Bikram yoga today. So love a bit of Bikram, although Bikram's a bad person, so we just love hot yoga. Normally done in about 45 degrees heat. It's great. See, we won't be that hot, but we'll work through the 26 postures of it. So starting standing. With the feet close together, face inwards, face forwards, whatever you wish. Let's just start by circling out the arms, so bringing the hands together. We inhale as we lift those arms up. We exhale as we take those arms back and down. Second time, forward and up. We inhale, back and down. We exhale. Third time, forward and up. We inhale. As we take the arms behind us, clasp your hands behind you. Inhale, reach your knuckles to the wall behind. The shoulders move back and lift. Inhale, lifting more. Exhaling. Again, lift them a little bit more. And one more, lift them higher. Release your hands behind you, turn the palms and start to circle those arms upwards to the ceiling. You inhale as you reach the top. Exhale, arms forward and down. And again, palms face out as you circle back and up to the ceiling. And forward and down. And the third time, palms face out, circle back and up. Forward and down and clasp the hands once again. Inhale, reaching the knuckles back and lift. And exhale, a bend to the knee, lowering the chest, lowering the head. Knuckles pull up to the ceiling again. Shoulders lift away from the floor. Keep lifting the hands higher and lowering the head. Bend the knees again, lift the head. As you take the hands apart, you bring those arms out to shoulder height. We're going to squeeze the arms back as far as we can. Stick the chest forward. Lean forward so the weight's in the toes. Look up. Take a deep breath. Exhale, bring your hands together. Scoop your chest backwards. Look down to your toes. Again, take the arms wide. Chest forward. We're looking up. Chin in. We're looking down. Hands together. And one more, take the arms wide, stick the chest forward, we're looking up. And this time as we bring the chin in and bring the hands together, clasp your hands and lift your hands up above your head. We're just going to keep the hands clasped, but we just take the hands behind the head and we're squeezing the elbows back. Maybe we can take the head, we start slightly look up, we squeeze the elbows some more. Now you might find that you're really sticking your ribs forward, bottom sticking out. We're going to try and bring the ribs down, squeezing the elbows back, the head looks up, and the weight of the head pushes into the hands, bringing a small back bend in here as well. And then bring the chin in, bring the elbows down, we'll roll down. So as the weight of the head comes forward and down, you roll down, we then release the hands and reach the hands down towards the toes. Take an inhale, we'll lift the head, and an exhale, forward fold here. Stretching out the backs of the legs. If the knees start bent, we slowly start to try and straighten the knees a fraction. If the knees are completely straight to start with, let's bring the chest down closer to the thighs. And then hands come to the hips, we bend the knees, we come back up into standing, taking the arms up above the head. Another side stretch, so bring the feet a little closer together if they're apart. Drop your right hand to the side, left hand lifts. Inhale, look up to that left arm. And exhale as you bring the left arm over, we're keeping that right arm working down the right leg. All the weight's going to be on that right foot, so try and push down more with that left foot. Join now the right hand up towards the left. The hands are still apart. Feel like you're holding more of a, I suppose, small ball rather than a beach ball. And reach the arms to the opposite corner. Turn the head some more. Maybe now as we lean some more weight onto that left leg, you're pushing the left hip to the left. Both arms lift to the ceiling. Keep your right arm lifted now, left arm to the side. First thing, the shoulders split. Then the hand works further down the leg. We turn the head and bring the right arm over. So again, from here, as you take the left hand further down the left leg, you reach away with the right fingers. Pin some weight onto that right foot just to get an extra stretch in the hip. Then lift left hand up close to the right. Turn the head maybe a little more. Reach both arms more towards the left and push into your right hip. Squeeze the hip slightly more to the right. And then both arms up to the ceiling. Releasing the arms behind you. Lift the arms forward and up. Take the feet slightly further apart. And we'll come into our chair pose. So from our chair pose, the thumbs go back, the bottom goes down. We reach both arms up and the bottom comes down lower. One more, move the thumbs back and bring the bottom lower. And then just bring the arms to shoulder height. What we're going to do is we're going to come up onto the balls of the feet and we're going to hold here. So keep reaching the arms forward, lower the bottom down. So we're not right down low in the squats. We're about halfway. But then we see if we can bring the bottom slowly down towards the heels. We lift off just a fraction. We go back to where we were and hold. And again, maybe we lower down, close to the heels. Back to that squat position, we hold. And one more, lower down, close to the heels. Back to that chair position and hold, very good. Heels go down, arms lift up to the ceiling, and we'll come into eagle while we're here. So drop your left arm down. Take your right arm across. Cross your arms further up, as it were, and then bend at the elbows. Maybe you'll get a thumb, maybe you can get the hands. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, pull the elbows down. Go again, inhale, lifting higher. And exhale, lowering. And one more, lifting up. And this time as we lower, we'll lift the right leg over the left leg. Position 1, a foot to the floor, the knees are bent, we get lower. Position 2, the foot lifts from the floor. Position 3, the foot wraps around the standing leg. We get really low to our thigh, moving the elbows forward and off of the knee. Try and bring the shoulders down and lift the head a fraction higher, making the neck longer. Very good. Releasing the leg. We come back up into standing. Release the arms, take the cross the other way. Left one on top of right. Cross the arms a bit, fraction up. My mic is in the way. And then as you move the arms further up, you're crossing and again trying to find those eagle arms. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, bring them down. Lifting them up. And bring them down. And again, lift them high. And this time we take a bend to the knee. Now we've got left over right. And again, big toe to the floor. Big toe lift or big toe wraps around. Elbows work beyond the knee, bottom down to the floor. Drag the elbows and the shoulders down. Very good. Releasing, releasing, releasing. Release the arms. Take a breather here. Next we will do our leg lifting. So standing on our left foot, let's lift our right leg first of all. So lifting the knee ideally so it's somewhere in line with the hip, and while we've got the foot lifted we will move the ankle around one way. Move the ankle the opposite way. Big toe moves up and down, left and right. And then neutral position with the foot, we squeeze the knee a little bit higher. We're going to inhale, squeeze the knee up, exhale forward, hold here. So we try and lift the crown of the head upwards to the ceiling. Lift the big toe up to the ceiling and feel the thigh muscle. Good. Bend the knee in, take the foot to the floor. Other side, standing on the right, we lift the left. And again, let's take the ankle around one way. Take the ankle the opposite way. Up and down, left and right. And still lift that knee and extend the leg forward and hold. Again, try and grow taller. Try and lift the heel, hold it. Go down, bend the knee in, foot down to the floor. Let's go again. So standing once again on that left foot, lift that right knee higher. Inhale, squeeze it up. Exhale, we will extend it forward first. And then take it around to the side. So we normally do this holding the big toe. We won't. Feel where the leg's working. Hold it there. Try and stand up taller. Try and lift the big toe a bit higher and hold. Good. Bend the knee in for tree. So take your foot on the inside of the leg. Hands to the chest. Lift the arms up above the head. Move that knee back. Feel again you're getting taller. Drop the shoulders down. More space between shoulders and ears. One more breath. Arms to the side and foot down to the floor. Second side, standing now on the right foot as we bring that left knee forward. Lift it higher, lift the crown of the head. Take the leg forward. Good, swing it around to the side. Feel the back of the leg, trying to pull that leg up and back. Lovely, bend the knee, bring it into tree wherever it lands, hands to the chest. Grow tall, lift the hands. Elbows move back, knee moves back, eyes fixed for balance, well done. Another breath. Arms to the side, foot to the floor. Just take a restful forward bend in the middle. And then taking it into a dancer pose. So as we come back up to standing, once again we're standing on our left leg. This time we'll take the right foot back behind us. Try and stand up tall. First of all, we squeeze the foot in without touching it. Then as you take the left arm forward, we take the right hand back and find that foot. All we're trying to do is move the knee back to start with. Then as we tilt forward, the knee lifts behind us, and maybe then the foot lifts higher and we hold. Good, as you bring the knees back together, keep the foot lifted from the floor, bring the hand back, let go of the lifted foot, keep the knee squeezing in, slide the tummy back a little bit and extend the leg back and see how high you can lift it. Yeah, just bring the foot back to the floor. Just do that on the other side. So standing on the right leg, left foot goes back. The knees are still close, the heel's pulling into the bottom. We stand tall. Lift the right arm, take the left hand back, find the foot, draw it in. See if we can move the knee back from the right knee. Then as you tilt forward, we keep that foot lifting upwards to the ceiling. Eyes fixed to the floor for balance. Good. Bring the knees back together. Keep the foot lifted. Take both hands to the hips. See how far we can extend that leg back behind us and hold. Good. And then the foot back down to the floor. Take it a little bit further now, but we will turn to the side so we've got a little bit more room. But once again, let's start by standing on the left foot and we'll take the right foot behind us. We bend at the knee so the heel comes towards the bottom. We'll lift both arms up to the ceiling this time. And as we start to lean forward, we extend that leg back into a Virabhadrasana 3 pose. So stretch the arms forward, push the heel back. Feel like that back foot is going flat against the wall. Make it a little bit easier. Bring the hands together and bring the hands to the chest. So now as you reach that heel back, the head can come down a little more. Lift the elbows though away from the floor. This time we're going to point the toe, and as you keep lowering the head down towards the floor, we lift the right big toe upwards to the ceiling. As we come back up through our warrior 3, bend the knee in first. Bring the leg forward and extend the leg straight ahead of you, straight. Reach both hands up to the ceiling, keep the hands connected, and then one more time, come forward into Warrior Three, swinging a straight leg back to the wall behind you, and reach forward, reach back with the leg. Take the arms back towards the leg, so you're in Warrior Three with the arms back. Bend at the standing knee, bring the right foot down next to the left. Standing on the right foot, once again, start by bending at the knee, heel towards the bottom. Hands lift up to the ceiling, and as you reach the arms forward, we extend the leg back. Think the chest parallel to the floor, that back leg parallel to the floor. Heel pushing away, big toe feels like it's at 6 o'clock. Bring the hands towards the chest in prayer position, and as you lower the head, we can point that left big toe up to the ceiling into our standing balance, one leg standing balance. Good. As we come back up, keep the hands. How do I go into the next one? Just swing, bring the knee forward first of all. Extend the leg forward. Lift the arms upwards to the ceiling, good, and then go back into Warrior Three. Arms reach forward, heel kicks back. Good, bring the hands back to the chest, foot down to the floor. Take one more breather here. We've got a couple more standing poses, and I'll bring you back onto the floor. Moving into let's go straight into the wide leg forward fold. So taking the legs wide. Make sure your heels are as wide as your little toes. Start with your hands onto your hips and fold forward and down. And as we fold forward and down, we can let the hands come down towards the heels or even down towards your big toes, or the arms just dangle. And again, if we're working with straight legs, we try to bring the chest through that gap of the legs. If we're working with slightly bent knees, we try to work the knees straight. But with the head hanging down, we can also bring some movement into the neck. Any movements that feels good for the head. We're going to lift the head as we slide the hands back up into the hips. We take the hands behind us, clasp the hands. We'll come down one more time. Take the hands back and lift them. And then we come forward and down once again. Knuckles pull up to the ceiling, shoulders pull away from the floor, head hangs down. Keep working to the floor with the top of the head. Keep the knuckles pulling up. Nice. One more breath. Lift the head first, and then as we come up, we can start to lower the arms. Swing the arms out to the sides. Turn now just your right foot to point to the right and bend at the right knee. Maybe we can walk the feet a little wider and feel like you're trying to get more distance between the inner thighs. The shoulders are down, the neck is long as you turn to the right arm. You're reaching out through the fingertips. As you bend the knee, the shoulders come down as well. We'll take another breath. And then bring your right elbow to the right knee, left hand. Let's leave it up to the ceiling today, pointing the fingers up to the ceiling. And we see if we can drop the arm back into the space behind us. We maybe bend through the knee a little more, trying to turn chest upwards to the ceiling. And then as you straighten the knee, bring the arms back out to the sides. We'll come round into a shorten stance. First, we'll go the other side. So turning now, right foot forward, left foot to the left. Bend at the left knee, coming to Warrior Two on this side. Keep the arms wide. Keep your fingers stretching out. Turn your head, looking along the left side. Make sure that your right hip isn't starting to turn round as well. Keep it back. Keep that left knee pulling back. Maybe start to even lift the inside of that left foot from the floor a little, so you're on the back of the foot, back edge of the foot, not the inside edge. Shoulders down, crown of the head lifts for another breath. Keep the knee bent as you lean, bringing left elbow to the left knee, right arm straight up to the ceiling. Take that right arm back into the space behind you, turning chest upward to the ceiling. Good. Point the fingers to the ceiling. Straighten the leg. Both arms we're going to lift up to the ceiling. Bring both feet to face forward. Bring the heels in. Bring the toes in. Shuffle your feet and hips around so we're back to the windows. An inhale. And exhale straight down with the hands either side of the foot or hanging down to the shin or to the knee. As the fingertips go down, feel the right side of the chest along that right leg. Head hangs down to the foot. Slightly squeeze your inner thighs closer together, and that's in all directions. So like you're trying to squeeze them together and also bring them slightly closer together from front to back as well. Good. Let's bend that front knee. Sweep the arms back up to the ceiling. Turning both feet to face forward and then shuffle around. Feet and hips again. Now to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Both hands down either side of that left foot. Head reaches forward and down. Feel left side of the chest coming down onto that left thigh. Head hangs down. And again, we're not leaving that right hip back. Feel like that right hip comes forward. So try and join the inner seams of your trousers closer together. Bend at the front knee, sweep both arms back up to the ceiling. As you bring the feet in, we're going to walk the feet slightly closer together, a little gap because we'll come down into Malasana squat. Hands come together, and as you bend the knees out, we can keep going down to the floor so you're sitting bottom on the floor, knees wide. We can bring elbows just down to the inside of the knees, heels lifted. Or if you're a Malasana squat with the heels down, get your heels down. Feel the bottom is down, the crown of the head lifts, and work your knees further apart. Hold here. Good. Maybe use your hands behind you or just clasping your hands, get your arms out the way and start to turn your knees forward, toes pointing forward, and maybe dropping the bottom down to the floor. Take your hands around your feet here. And as we wiggle the seat bones closer to your heels, dragging your heels in, pull up on your toes, knees to the floor, crown of the head lifting. Knees keep working out and down. You're going to take a wide leg position rather than Paschimottanasana. So just shuffle your bottom slightly further to the back edge of your mat. Extend one leg one side, other leg the other side. Maybe shuffle your bottom a little further forward now. And we can keep the fingertips behind us so we're sitting up straight. And then we can start to lean forward, maybe bringing one hand forward, second hand, maybe getting down to the elbows. Or we can keep the hands behind us, but we're trying to reach the heels out to the sides. Just turn to yourself. And as you keep reaching your heels out towards the sides, walking the arms furthest forward. Bringing your chest down. Take another breath. Go even lower. And then if your hands are behind you, take your hand out to the right behind the leg. If your hands are in front of you, take your hands out in front, if that made any sense. Let me do it. So you're over here and we lift the left arm up, or we're here and we lift the left arm up. We're trying not to crunch too much down. We're trying to lift out of that leg, maybe moving that arm back again. You can keep walking the fingertips to the side or in front as far as you can. Take another breath and then bring that top arm even further over. Lovely. Taking 3 deep breaths here. And then as you release, go to the other side. It's going to turn itself on. So again, take the arm to the side or the arm in front of the leg. And then as you reach that top arm up, you're lifting out of the mat, first of all, maybe dropping the arm back. And then we can bring the arm over, maybe creep the fingers further forward or further to the side. Good. A deep stretch. And another couple of working breaths here. And then as you bring yourself back up, bring your feet in, just come forward. So make sure you've got some room between your bottom and your heels. Take your hands around your feet, elbows in front of the shins. And as you bring the head down, keep the knees working wide. And then lifting the head up. Let's do just our seated twist while we're here as well. So just draw your left foot in a little more, and the right foot, it either is going to sit in front of the shin, or we can get it to the back side of that knee. We then swivel our arms and that around to the right. We push that left elbow or the left hand onto the knee. We want to get length in the spine. We want to turn the head. You keep pushing against that knee as we twist. And then as we come forward, just taking that right leg just in front of that left, whether your knees are high, your knees are low, just come forward just for one, maybe the hands behind you. Bring yourself forward and down, just trying to open in the hips a little bit more. Good, lift yourself up, changing now. So as you take the right foot in, the left foot, again, it might sit just in front of the shin. We might get it behind the knee. Maybe we can even get the left side of the bottom down as well, using the elbow or the hand, pushing fingertips into the mat to twist. Sit up tall. You can get further. Yes, 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 yes. Good. Give yourself a twist, another breath. And then as you release that leg, again, place the foot in front. Again, your knees might be high, you're still coming forward. Your knees might be low. However you are, we come forward and down over our legs. Getting knees out all wide. Good, good. And then lifting up. Bring yourself, whatever knee you need to bring yourself up and into all fours. We're not staying here long. We're walking the knees back as far as we can, bringing the arms down, one happy puppy. Then coming forward to our elbows, laying our tummy down onto the floor. As we push into the floor with the elbows, we lift the crown of the head to the ceiling. Keep pushing down through the elbows, through the shoulders, sliding back and lift the head. Take an inhale. Turn the head, look over the right shoulder as you exhale. Into the middle, we inhale. And then over the left shoulder as you exhale. Back into the middle, lifting the leg now. Inhale, lift your right leg and swing it over to the left. Back up and down to the mat. Inhale, lift your left leg and swing it over to the right. Back up and down one more time. Lift the right, get a little bit further to the left and hold. Good, lift it up and bring it down, and then lift in the left, swing it all the way over to the right as far as you can and hold. Good, lift it up and bring it down. Place one hand down, second hand on top, elbows out to the side and forehead down towards the back of the hands. And then we'll go for a low baby cobra. So bringing your hands back underneath the shoulders, or either side of the face would be easier. We're not going to use our elbows. We push into the hands and we tuck the elbows in, and we're lifting just a little. Now your elbows are naturally going to be away from your ears. Try and lift the head out away from the shoulders, but keep your elbows pulling in. Then either drop to your elbows or push into your hands, full cobra. And then elbows back down to the sides. Bring your elbows down onto the mat. Let's bend our right knee first of all. Let's take both knees bent. We'll do it like this. Walk so your knees are slightly further apart. The big toes happily touch. We'll push into the elbows, lift the head, pull the heels to the bottom. Maybe push into the hands, lift a bit higher, and the heels come to the bottom. Stay here, drop down to the elbows, or the hands go back to find your ankles. Neck is long here as you pull those feet up. Well, they don't really pull up. They more pull to the back of the mat and the knees lift from the floor. The shoulders are down as much as they can. Very nice. Take one more breath, see if you can lift higher. And then the thighs come down, you release. Take one hand down again, second hand down. Head once again resting down to the forehead. And then walk in so the legs are together. Taking the hands back so they're either side of the thighs. Pull your hands, feel like I've got hold of your wrists and I'm pulling them back. The head lifts from the mat, the shoulders, the upper body. Maybe point the toes, start to lift the legs as well. And then lower the legs, take the hands underneath the shoulders, either side of the chest. Back up into all fours. Knees this time wide to the outside edges of the mat. Big toes together, bottom back to the heels. Either one more time, the hands can go on top of each other, or the arms can come forward here, whatever feels most comfortable for you. And then as we lift the head, walk in, we just can't be on our knees just for one pose, so bring the knees together, hands towards the hips, lift up onto your knees, tuck your toes, walk your hands so your thumbs touch or they're either side of the spine and the elbows point back. Hold here with just the elbows pushing together. Maybe you can feel like you're lifting the chest. Maybe you can take the eyes to the ceiling, the chin to the ceiling. Maybe if you're happy, you can start to lean back a little more. If you're a camel person, one hand can come to one foot, second hand to the other foot, but bring the hips and thighs forward. If you're in camel, bring the hands back up to the hips. Everyone take their chin in. We're going to come onto our back one more time. So crossing the ankles here or taking the feet to one side. Back over onto the bottom. And as we come down onto our back, excellent. We'll bring our knees into our chest. We'll take our stretches slightly deeper than we did at the beginning of the class. So first of all, let's just take the arms, take them up and over the head. Reach the fingertips as far away as you can. Spread the fingers, all the fingernails are in contact with the mat. Take one leg, reach it down to the bottom of the mat, place it on the mat, second leg joins it. You keep reaching up though with the fingers, keep pointing down with the toes. Now walk your thumbs closer together here, maybe the thumbnails touch. We'll flip the hands, so turning one hand, the thumb comes down, all the fingers. Second hand, turning, thumb and then the fingers. Maybe the little fingers are closer together here and the elbows pull together as well. See if those fingers just creep a few millimeters further forward. I find this quite hard. Wherever your arms are, we lift them up to the ceiling here. Take them out to the sides. Bring your legs closer together. Going into a deeper spinal twist now. So just bending that left knee into the chest as much as we can. Take the right hand to the left knee, pull it in and then draw it over to the right. Try not to let the left arm slide too much. It will, obviously, but you're still trying to keep the length of the arm down onto the floor. As we take that leg over and down, the big toe to the floor, you're stretching more of that left side of the chest. Breathing deep into the left side here. Maybe if you want or if you have the room, you can extend your left leg out straight and start to bring that leg a bit high. When I say higher up, so if you looked over your right shoulder, the big toe is in line with the eye. So you can use your hand to help that leg come up. As you do, we try not to move the right leg too much. And then bending at the knee, bringing both knees back into the middle. Take both feet down to the floor. Lift and replace the back so you're back in a straight line. Extend the left leg down to the bottom of the mat. Right knee comes in, the left hand comes over to find that right knee. It draws it in and over to the left. Lift and turn the head to the right. And as you take that leg over again, we've got that stretch out with that right arm. Keep drawing that knee down. We're breathing deep into that right side of the chest now. Again, maybe you want to stretch that right leg out. So it's lift, so it's extended out. Keep it walking up the floor so it's eye level with the big toe. And then we bend the knee, bring both knees in. Excuse me, bring both knees in, take your hands to your knees. Pull your thighs towards your tummy. Lift your forehead to your knees. Take your head back down onto the mat. Let go of your legs. The soles of the feet will come together as the knees go out to the sides. Hands help the inner thighs down. Or you can push down on the tops of the thighs. Take this further, so as you lift, the feet stay together, but you lift them from the floor, and you find maybe your ankles here, or you might wrap your hands around your toes and pull your feet in as the knees feel like they're going to the outer of the shoulders. And then we can maybe grip our feet a little bit more. So as we keep the knees bent, but we take the feet parallel to the ceiling, you can change to the happy baby hands, where the hands go to the instep. The hands can stay on the outside of the feet, it doesn't matter. We're pulling the knees now down either side of the armpits. Try and widen the knees a little more and push them down. Now you're going to be rolled up from the floor. Maybe we can just bring one more vertebrae down. Make sure we're not rolling to the top of the head. Lift the head, tuck the chin in, replace it. So with that pull down on the feet, the widening of the knees is a good one for the hips. And then with the hands to the ankles or getting hold of your big toes here, take the feet wider. Keep taking the feet wider, the knees straighten, both heels out to the side. Again, let's try and get a little bit more of the back down onto the floor. And then bring the feet together again, quite high up. Hands maybe wrap around, and as you draw the knees out to the side, you draw your feet down to your chest. Still hold of the feet or the ankles. Both legs start to go up to the ceiling. Maybe the hands roll down the backs of the legs, or you've got your feet or your ankles and you start to draw your legs down to your chest, your feet down beyond your head. Now you are rolling up away from the floor. And then wherever your hands are, we start to bend the knees and bring the hands towards the shins or back to the knees. Taking your right foot to the floor. Let's lift the right leg. No, what did I say? Take the left foot to the floor, and lift your right foot to the ceiling. Now you can wrap a belt around the foot if you use one, or with the hands around the back of the leg, we start to draw that leg in. So straight away, so the good thing with being hot, the muscles are obviously a bit warmer. With the leg lifted, we could maybe start by rolling the ankle one way, rolling the ankle the opposite way, trying to get it to click. And big toe can move up and down. We want to end in more of a neutral position, but with the heel pushing further away. Keep drawing that right leg in and keep that right leg exactly where it is. Take your left leg, extend it along your mat. Both legs working in opposite directions. Then bending at the knee, hug the knee in strongly to the right side of the chest. Take one more stretch with the right leg. So taking your hand over to the inside of the knee, or even you're getting hold of the big toe. We just take the one leg out to the right and down to the right. Not rolling to the right though. Imagine I've come around and I've stood on your left thigh, keeping it down. Bend the knee in, let go of the foot. Taking now that right foot to the floor. Hug the left knee in first of all. Belt around the foot if you're using, or straight left leg up to the ceiling, hands behind the left leg, draw the left leg in. Again, we can keep the hands sliding up the leg. Let's roll the ankle, really making some movements in the ankle. And around the other way. Big toe points, flexes, and then a neutral position with the foot, and the heel lifts to the ceiling. Maybe sliding the hands further up. We keep that leg drawing in, but take the right leg and extend it along the mat. Good. And then bend in the knee, hug that knee in strongly to the left side. And then the left hand can just go on the inside of the knee, or you might be able to get to your left big toe. And as you take that leg out to the left, One, we're trying to straighten it to the left. Secondly, we're lowering it down to the floor. Thirdly, well, really most importantly, we're trying to keep the right side of the body looking the same as if the left side was also down, not lifted. And then bringing that leg in, letting go. Just bend both knees, hug around your knees, pull your knees to your chest. Take your feet down to the floor, take the knees apart, take the arms out to the sides. Circle the arms up and over the head. Take the soles of the feet to the floor. Walk the feet slightly further apart. Push into the feet. Roll up the length of the spine. Hips lift. Roll down the length of the spine. One leg extends to the bottom of the mat. Push the heel away from you. Second heel reaches down to the bottom of the mat. Keep the heels pushing away. Reach the arms up. And then let the arms, let the legs go quite limp, quite floppy. Bring a wobble into the legs, shake the legs here. Just bring the left arm across you and draw it down with the right arm. So like tricep stretch. And swap that over, bring the right arm across, help it down with the left. And then bending at both knees, either rolling to one side or rolling yourself up into seated. Take whatever seated position you choose. From your seated position, I want you sitting up as tall as you can. Time feels like it's gone very quick. With the shoulders down and the head lifting. On your exhale, bring your chin down, stretch out the back of the neck. Lift the head, the chin lifts to the ceiling, the head drops back. Back to the middle, we turn the head around to the right. Back into the middle, we turn the head around to the left. Back to the middle, we take the right ear to the right shoulder. And up to the middle, we take the left ear to the left shoulder. To the center, we'll take the arms, lift them up above the head, keep them here. See if we can sit up a little taller. Work the arms a little higher, feel the back lifting up as well. The fingertips touch above the head, the palms, the elbows touch, and we bring the hands down. Circle up again, taking those arms up, lift, feel the sides of the body lift, everything lifts up. Good, fingertips touch, palms, elbows, and down. And again, as we lift ourselves up, reaching up high, the palms touch. Circle the arms back and down, clasp the hands, pull the knuckles away, feel the chest sticking forward, shoulder blades squeeze, keep working those hands higher. Leave the right hand behind you, take the left hand over to the knee and twist. Take the left hand behind you, right hand over to the opposite knee and twist. Take both hands behind you, push into the mat. Chest up to the ceiling, lift the chin. As you bring the chin back down, circle the arms all the way back up one more time. Inhale, lift up high. Exhale, look and smile to your hands as you touch your hands together. Bring the thumbs down to touch the head, to touch the heart. And as you bow forward to your mat, I thank you very much for your hot practice tonight. If you want to stay for relaxation, get comfy on your mat. If not, I will see you next week. We can keep scanning through the body, so we can take our attention towards our toes, the soles of the feet, our poor feet, our neglected feet. Soften the ankles, feel relaxed. Up through the legs, calf muscles, the knees, the thighs. The softness across the tummy, the lift and fall of the abdomen. The back flattening down onto the floor. Enjoy the feeling of being on your mat. Keep the thoughts soft as well. Try not to dwell on the past. Guess the future. This is always a good point to reset in our week. To see how we are feeling. Bring the pranayama, the life, the positivity. Bring that in through the inhale. Exhaling negativity. Then it is time just to start to bring some movement back into the fingers and into the toes. The wrists and the ankles. And do give yourself a good stretch when you're ready. Take your time, there's no rush. Your own time, you'll bring yourself to one side, into seated,